Risk gambling, high risk gambling, and this came from the horse's mouth, you know. So for all you know, this could have been a situation of gambling, could have been a situation of some wordplay. Maybe somebody said something about somebody, probably somebody did some dirt, probably set somebody up, and the goons were pretty much sent to take him out, you know. So you got one who is a registered sex offender who like messing with kids, and another one is a demon from hell. Now we're gonna look at some news reports, and before we look at the news reports, I need to make sure that you're all on code to understand that the news media don't care about this situation. I need for you to understand that. Right? The reason why the news media is basically trying to sound like they care is because of the community that has been affected in terms of the crime. They really don't care about black on black crime. They really don't. The issue is it put a stain on the city. It put a stain in the county. And now it makes it look unsafe. It make it look like law enforcement not doing their job. It make it look like governors are not doing their job. It make it look like, you know, nobody's doing their jobs. So as you look at these news reports that we're going to bring out, I need for you to hear with a critical ear, because they're going to sound emotional, like they really care about a black man and other men killing them. Nobody cares about us. It's us who have to police us. You know, when it comes to black folk, we got to stop waiting for the white man to find the killer. I'm tired of every time there's a gunplay video, somebody shot somebody, somebody dead, we waiting for the white man to go find them when the hood already know who these niggas are.
Facts.
Let's just keep it a buck. The hood already know who these ninjas are, so why the hood ain't come forward?
Facts.
Because black folk love to harbor the criminals.
Facts.
Black folk know who these guys are, and they hiding them. But y'all waiting for the white man to find the killer. The black community already know what the killer is. Y'all know who the killer is, but y'all ain't saying nothing. So y'all sitting back watching these ninjas gun down a baby girl who is innocent. If the father's a piece of shit and involved in some sort of gang violence, owe somebody some money, did some evil-ish and it came back, then that's a different story. If the father was being hated on by some jealous ninjas, that's a whole different ball game. But the girl is innocent. The girl don't got nothing to do with this. But you got folks in the black community that they see these images plastered all over social media and they're like, yo, I know who that is. That's my mans in them. But I ain't gonna say nothing, you know what I mean? Cause, you know, snitches, you know, they get stitches. You know, I ain't gonna snitch. You know, I ain't gonna drop down on my mans in them, you know what I mean? Even though he killed the baby girl. You know what I mean? Even though he killed the baby girl, you gonna stay quiet. So the black community already know who these killers are. And another thing you have to understand is that law enforcement out there in Texas ain't doing shit. They get all their info on social media. Don't let them fool you when they talk about, oh, in our investigation. They ain't investigating a damn thing but my videos and other people's videos. That's what they're investigating. They don't got no manpower. They don't got no eyes or boots on the ground. They don't know nothing. The only thing they know is what's going on social media. So they combing through social media trying to find info. That is why when they put out information, they be like, well, we got to make sure it's the correct information. Well, shouldn't it be the correct information from the start? That's because they're getting it from some other source. They're not doing no investigation. They're watching these videos and they're waiting to see who's going to say what so they can find out who's who. A lot of these crime stories, a lot of these killings, the only reason why law enforcement is able to find anybody is because they watch these YouTube streets. They watch these YouTube streets and they comb through the videos looking for clues, looking to see who's going to post their Facebooks, who's going to post their Instagrams, who's going to post whatever platform they on, or who's friends with who. They watching all of that stuff, and then they put the puzzle together. Then they go find the IP address. Then they got your home address. Boom. That's how they find you. Let's look at these news clips and find out what's going on, man.
The safety of the general public is our first concern. Forest Hill community, please be rest assured that that was the case with this incident. As civic leaders, it's our responsibility to make sure we have competent and knowledgeable staff in place. We are confident the employees acted quickly in this incident, as with all incidents. I want to thank all first responders, law enforcement agencies, and all staff for their hard work during this incident. With our partner law enforcement agencies, we will continue to work on this investigation until justice is served.
Anytime somebody's reading from a paper, guys, anytime somebody got to read and they're not speaking fluent, they're full of shit. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I mean? Anytime you got to be looking down to read something, you can't just talk straight. That means you don't know the story. You're just giving notes. You're giving a script. All these people are actors at the end of the day.
Agencies and all staff for their hard work during this incident. With our partner law enforcement agencies, we will continue to work on this investigation until justice is served. Our heartfelt condolences go out to the family, to our community, because everyone was affected. Please continue to pray for us.
What does she mean by continue to pray for us? What are you talking about us? You ain't lose a daughter. You ain't lose no daughter.
The community, Ringo. It's talking about the community, brother.
First off, I want to thank you for being here today and apologize for the reschedule from yesterday.
Ring on a mission this
I want you to
morning.
understand that our approach is to have fact-finding, have facts for our community. There's a lot of information out there in social media.
A lot of information out on where? Listen to what he just said, guy. Listen, check it out, gang.
David Hernandez, Chief of Police for Forest Hill. First off, I want to thank you for being here today and apologize for the reschedule from yesterday. But I want you to understand that our approach is to have fact-finding, have facts for our community. There's a lot of information out there on social media.
A lot of information out there on social media. And these are the people that you folks are dependent on when it comes to finding killers and whatnot. They're talking about social media. Shouldn't they be in the streets? I keep telling you, man. They don't like the fact that on social media, it's twofold, because you have on one side, you got online journalists where we're able to just speak our mind, say what we want to say, do what we want to do when it comes to talking about stories, which make the mainstream media upset because we end up putting out information that normally they can't even put out. Sometimes we put it out faster, right? And then on another side of social media, there's so much information being put out. Law enforcement is combing through it, picking and choosing what they want to use to put the news stories out there. And sometimes they get it wrong. They'll put stuff out there in the media and it's not the facts. It's what they heard on social media. And because everybody made it popular, the law enforcement thought it was the facts. And so they put it out there. Next minute, they got to retract their statements. So when you listen to him, you have to understand where he's coming from. He's basically, they're basically dependent on social media, which means they're not out there really looking. They're getting their info from social media. That's how they're able to find. The only reason why they were able to identify these individuals is because of social media. You know what I mean? Because he said something long in the video that we're going to talk about in a few regarding, he said some video that is leaked. Ain't nothing leaked. They mad that people are able to see exactly what went down, which can disprove all the fucking lies that they like to put out there regarding the case. Because a lot of times what these folks do is, because a lot of you folks in the public are not aware of what's going on behind the scenes, they would put pieces together and put out a story to calm the nerves of the people. To calm the people in the suburbs, to make them feel like, okay, everything is under control, we're doing what we got to do. But the truth is they don't even know what's going on. So when videos are leaked and it's on social media, they can't lie. You know what I mean? Because the videos is already out. People already seen it. So now they gotta now build their story around the facts now. Because normally when things go down, they never release the facts. They always give us the lie. They always give us a watered down version and make us feel like it's not as severe as we would like it to be. You know what I mean? So peep that when you're listening to these tapes.
We'll pay you to get your CDL and give you a truck driving job with one of the nation's safest carriers, Rail Transport. So if you're...
You know what I mean? So peep that when you're listening to these tapes.
Yeah, them CDLs, y'all.
Please continue.
I'm gonna show y'all where y'all can go at and get y'all CDLs. That's sad about that case there, y'all. But they caught the 2 scumbags that was responsible for that. Told you, big brother in the sky everywhere. Before I forget this bill, let me show y'all what y'all can do. Whoever wanna obtain their CDLs, you just go to your nearest career link, right? Which is here on Cosby Street in Chester. Right down the street from the Social Security building. That's the Social Security building right there to the left, right? Then down here to the left is the Career Link Institution to the left, where you can go in here to this building to the left, which is Career Link, and tell them you want to go back to school to be a truck driver. Or you don't even gotta be a truck driver, ladies and gentlemen. You can tell them like medical assistance, whatever you want to go back to school for, that's in their budget. It's a grant. You don't gotta pay the money back. It's a 4-week course. It's aggressive. The first week y'all in class going over safety. The next 3 weeks you on a range, on a trucking range. And you got maybe, before you graduate, you got maybe 5 companies that'll want you to drive for and want you to obtain your CDLs. So like I said, it's that building there, Career Link. You just go in there and tell them you want to go back to school to drive trucks. You want to go back to school to drive trucks. And they'll walk you through the process, which the process is a 1, 2, 3 process. And as you know, you're gonna need your diploma or your GED or a transcript. And once you get accepted, it's like 3 or 2 classes you go over to Career Link and sit in, like an orientation, and you listen to a few videos about building your portfolio, shit like that. But you in there probably for like an hour, 2 hours on those orientation days. And then the next day is shit, once you do the orientation and all that, you go see 3 trucking industries you gotta visit. That's in the area or wherever you want to go to school at. That's closer to you. You go to 3 schools, had them sign off that you visit the school, and then you choose what school you want to go to. Then you take it back to Career Link, and then you all set up for that following week. Because I know at that time, All-State Trucking was accepting students, I think it was every week, something like that. So that following week, it's on and popping. Only thing you gotta buy is your boots, your steel toe boots, which you can purchase them at Walmart for like $15, $20, right? They provide you with the t-shirts, all your books, everything you need, your maps, login books and all that. They supply you with all that. And like I said, the only thing you gotta do is get your steel toe boots, and you get your khakis. Tan, blue, black, long as they khakis. And they're gonna provide you with the shirts. And like I said, it's a 4-week course, and you out of there within 4 weeks, guarantee you. If you wanna go over the road and drive trucks over the road, you can do that. If you wanna do local work, you can find some local work. You know what I mean? But they'd rather you go over the road to get the experience. At least a year under your belt experience. You know what I mean? And if you own a home, you might want to rent that out because you're gonna be in your truck more than you are at the crib. That's for on the road running. Like when you over the road. But local, you don't gotta do that. You can find some local work and be good. Yeah, I wanted to get that out before I lose that training of thought about your CDLs, how to get those CDLs without going to get a loan and do the 8-month course. Because if you don't get a grant, you're going to get the loan, which is an 8-9-month course at Allstate, and you end up on them about 11, 12,000. So you're going to have to drive for a company until you pay that money back. But if you go through the grant program, you don't gotta pay the money back. You can obtain your CDLs and fall back after that if you choose to. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, they caught them 2 scumbags. One of them a sex offender, right? Robinson is a sex offender in the community, once again, causing havoc on the community. But like my man Ringo was saying, a lot of people in the African American community be knowing who the shooters are. They just don't say nothing because they, like they say, stitches get stitches, snitches get stitches. But yet, y'all hanging around with a motherfucking sex offender that's in the community killing little kids, man. Come on, man. Y'all sad, man. And then y'all always quick to throw the white man under the bus. Quick to throw the white man under the bus. But yet want the white man to go out there and solve y'all crime that y'all got going on in y'all community. That's some serious shit, Ringo. That's real rap. They be knowing who the killer is. They be drinking and smoking with the killer. They know who the killer is in the community. But yet they want the quote-unquote white man to solve the case for them. But yet they throw the white man under the bus, calling him racist, calling him all types of names and all types of foolishness. But yet, when it comes to one of their loved ones out here in the streets, losing their life, then they depend on the white man to solve the case for them. Like Ring said, the community know who the killers are. The community protect the killers. You understand me? The community protect the killers. And not only that, this dude was a sex offender in the community. What they say about sex offenders, y'all? So this dude had a history of violating them babies or the youth. He had a history of that shit. And then y'all see the tattoos all on his face. A straight devil, a demon. A straight demon, ladies and gentlemen. And these the people y'all protect in y'all community. Sad, man. Sad. Very sad. But the killers was caught. and an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, bring them niggas to the back of the bus. And I guarantee y'all, that Robinson dude that's a sex offender, he already know his rap sheet when he go behind them walls just for that sex offender crime. So now that you just was in the community causing havoc and killed not only the father, but killed his daughter, 5-year-old daughter, nigga, I know you on protected custody. I know you are, right now. As I'm doing this video, you on PC, nigga. You understand me? You ain't in population. You on PC. You asked to be put there. Tough guy. What happened to the tough shit you was on the video? Chasing this man down, coming around the corner, shooting reckless, killing that 5-year-old baby. Nigga, you had a history of violating the youth. Talking to Robinson, the sex offender. Y'all protect these scumbags in y'all community. These the scumbags y'all protect in the African American community. Scumbags like that. And then quick to, for example, the names y'all calling President King Donald Trump. How you think the other white folks feel when you calling them these racist names? How you think they feel? So they not white either? People are stupid, man. Wispus Sports Complex. That's where we at, y'all. Yeah, they caught the cowards. I told y'all, big brother in the sky, he everywhere, y'all. Wherever you ain't, big brother in the sky. Let's bang the youth. That's that Wispus Sports Complex on the right. See, when they build stuff down here, they complete the job, if you know what I mean. When they build down here, they complete the job. You understand me? Check. As far as Memorial Park, the job is not complete. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Sidewalks perfect, streets perfect. There's a player there. I think they must got practice. Practice going on. But they caught the killers. They caught the killers, and there's more people that might go down as how they used to come after the mob and they take the whole organization down. We know about that. We know, we seen the feds take a whole group of ninjas down, right? Racketeering and all types of shit. Conspiracy, all types of shit. They took them down, y'all. Indicted the whole gang. So it might be more people that be indicted, like I said, y'all, with this case here. Because they got videos, they on Instagram, Facebook. They on all these social media sites. Brandishing weapons, firearms, probably the same firearms that was used to commit that crime. Yep. They've been working down here. I don't know if they're working on the street, ladies and gentlemen, or working because they got to put them lines in. Yeah, they working because they got to put them lines in, y'all. Digging up the ground right there on 3rd and Townsend. Yup, ladies and gentlemen. Big brother in the sky everywhere. You being recorded every day you come out them doors. Don't get it twisted. No, you can't see nothing out of there when you coming out of them little side streets like that. Real. You take it on to the headquarters. Just wanted to come up, let y'all hear the reaction video of Ringo, because he had some points there that the African American community be knowing who the killer is, and just how the police solve their crimes, because y'all run the social media posting everything, and they put 2 and 2 together, and it always been for the peoples. Fact though, not fiction. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to your surroundings and just know Big Brother is in the sky. And he's watching everything. You heard? Watching everything. So you go out here and you commit a crime, the days we living in now, you'll be caught within 72 hours. Don't nobody want nothing early this morning. Probably want to see what I got going on. It's none of your business. Go to work, goddammit. Till the next time, peoples. Peace.